Yeah, it's obviously always difficult when someone is dropped from a team. It is sport, unfortunately, that is the case. And yeah, I flicked him a message yesterday and obviously give him all my support and look forward to him bouncing back in a big way in South Australian colours, and hopefully he can lead us to another Shield final and also find his way back into the team. You know, he's only early 30s and got a lot of class. So he's someone really determined, so no doubt he'll have a really big summer. Yeah, Renners has had a taste of international cricket, you know, a number of years ago now, and what I've seen in Renners is his development, and I guess, you know, he's in a really good place mentally. His cricket's showing that. You know, he's got a young family now. He's he's played some white ball cricket, so he's been around the group a fair bit in the last couple of years, and every challenge that's come his way, he's really stood up to it. So yeah, looking forward to Renners having another opportunity at the top of the order for Australia. I think his Shield season last year was really solid, and I think we all know how good a player he is. So he comes into the group in a really good space, and yeah, looking forward to seeing Renners out there alongside Trav. Definitely, I guess, matured as a cricketer, as you do. You know, you move into your 30s and you learn a lot about yourself. You learn a lot about the game and the challenges that come with that. He's represented Australia now in all three formats. You know, he's got the balance between attack and defence. He opens batting for Queensland in Sheffield Shield cricket. You know, I guess there's been a lot made about the wickets that have been produced over the last couple of years, and for him to score 300s, I think it was last year. You know, he's got the game in all conditions. You know, over in India when he did play, he scored runs. Test century at the SCG all those years ago, and he's an even better player now. So excited for him to get an opportunity, and no doubt he'll take that with both hands. Yeah, look, you know, we're a proud group of cricketers, and obviously last week didn't go to plan. So we've reflected, we've talked about it. We always, I guess, have those conversations, you know, in real time as well. Didn't have to wait till after the game to have those conversations. And we move up here to Mackay in a pretty short turnaround. So, as I said, we're, you know, a proud group of cricketers who are really keen to get back out there. I guess move forward, and if I can say anything, you know, when this team's been challenged, we always find a way to bounce back in a big way. And yeah, I'm looking forward to Saturday. I guess two different scenarios: first innings to second innings. Yeah, I think, you know, probably scoring rates were down a little bit just with the two wickets in the centre there. It's, you know, quite hard to pierce that field with the square. But no, they did. They played a really disciplined game of cricket, and we'll learn a lot from that, and personally as well. And again, I'm pretty keen just to get out there Saturday and get cracking into playing again. You worry about game by game, and to be able to, I guess, play my role for this group over, you know, 5 or 6 seasons now has been been a lot of fun. So, you know, to play 50 tests, it's great. I want to play a lot more. I want to contribute every time I go out to play, and I guess I see this as just another opportunity rather than a number of test matches. But yeah, if I look back from the start to now, I feel like I've learned a lot about my game and myself as a person, and yeah, continue trying to improve and adapt to all conditions. But it's been a lot of fun. There's been a lot of highlights in those 50 tests. It's there's been a lot of success in this group, and no doubt we'll have a lot more success moving forward.
When there's only one wicketkeeper,
I probably don't look at it like that as such. I probably just see every time I walk out to play, you know, what's my role, you know, what's my process, and, you know, stick to that as much as possible. And I think when you start out, you're going after that position, and then, you know, there's times where you've got other guys snapping at your heels. But, you know, as players, if we can focus on what we can control and the processes that make us good cricketers, then that's a good place to be in. And I feel like I've really nailed that sort of process the last couple of years, and I guess this weekend as well. You know, what's my role in this group? How can I help us win games of cricket? And that's that's been my focus.